Hi everyone, my name is Carly with Laughing Daisy Co. and today I'm going to teach you how to do a basic granny square that requires no magic ring or magic circle. So this is a really fun granny square. This one is just one color to keep it nice and simple, and let's get started. Alright, so like I said, this granny square is made without a magic ring or magic circle. So first you're going to go ahead and you're going to create your slip knot. Make sure that you leave enough of a tail for you to go ahead and weave in at the end. So I'm going to pull that and put it on my hook. Make sure it's nice and secure. Then I'm going to go ahead and chain 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 5. Then we're going to join these together with a slip stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that first one, yarn over, pull through, and pull through, right? So essentially I've just made a circle right there. Then for row 1, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is going to count as our first double crochet. Then we're going to work 2 double crochets into the center of our circle we've created. So we're going to yarn over, go into the very center of that circle, yarn over, pull back through. We should have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to do it one more time. Yarn over, back into the center of the circle. Want to make sure you don't get that tail. Yarn over, pull through. We've got 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So we've got our chain 3 and 2 double crochets. Then we're going to go ahead and chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets into the center. So I'm kind of hiding my tail, weaving it in almost as I go. So I'm going to just hold it so it's next to my little circle I've created. And I'm going to go ahead and do 3 more double crochets. Yarn over into the center, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's go ahead and do number 2. Yarn over into the center, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One last time. Yarn over into the center, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we've got 3 double crochets. Then we're going to go ahead and chain 1, 2 more. We're going to do 3 more double crochets into this circle. Make sure you keep that tail nice and tight along there. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to yarn over, go into the center, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then the last double crochet, yarn over into the center, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 3 more double crochets right there. Then you can see we've got 3 of our sides, so we're going to chain 1, 2 more, and we're going to work 3 more double crochets into the center of this circle. So we're going to yarn over, go into the center, yarn over, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 more double crochets. Here's the first one. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and the last one. And we go into the center, yarn over, pull through 2 of your loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So you've got your 4 sides. Then you're going to go ahead and chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to do what's called a slip stitch into the top of this. We've got 1, 2, 3 that we chained at the beginning of this. We're going to do a slip stitch. So you stick it in, and make sure when you stick it in, you're getting both loops. So we got 1, 2. If you split it, you should be able to see 1, 2 loops there. And we're going to yarn over and pull through. You'll have 2 loops on your hook and pull through both. So there's our first row. So now we're going to do another slip stitch into our first space. You can see we've got 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to slip stitch into the first one, and we're just going to keep this tail out of the way now. So we're going to go in, yarn over, pull it through, and pull it through again. Just like that. It feels a little weird, but just go with it for me. Then we're going to go ahead and chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets into this corner space. So yarn over, go into the corner space, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and our last one, yarn over, go into the space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There's our first corner. We've got our 3 double crochets there. Then we're going to do chain 1, chain 2, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets into this space. So here we go with a double crochet, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to do another one, just the same as we've been doing these double crochets. And one final one, and this will finish our first corner. Pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So there's our first corner. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, just like that. That's kind of acting as our slip stitch did before. Then we're going to go ahead and go to this next space, and we're going to double crochet 3 times. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, again for our second one. There's our double crochet and our third double crochet, just like that. Perfect. You will become very familiar with double crochets as you're doing granny squares. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we'll do 3 more double crochets into that same space. If you're having a hard time with double crochets, you're welcome to listen to where I explained the double crochet earlier in this video, or you can go ahead and I have a video that's specifically for double crochets. So here's our last one for that corner, just like that. So you can see we've got 2 corners done. Then we'll chain 1. Now we've chained 1, and we're going to go ahead and double crochet 3, and then 2 chains, and then 3 double crochets. So here's the first 3 double crochets in this next corner. This is the third corner that we're doing right now. So there's 1 double crochet, there's 2 double crochets, and here is the third. There you go, you can see all 3 of those. Then we're going to go ahead and chain 1, chain 2, and then we'll do 3 more double crochets. 1, just like that, and 2, and the last double crochet in corner number 3. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to work our last corner. Look at us go. All right, so we're going to keep that tail out of the way, yarn over. It's kind of hard to see the space, but you can see it when you stretch it a little bit. It gets stretched out a little bit more as you go. But here's the first double crochet of 3 into this last corner. 2, 3. Technically you're doing 6 double crochets per corner, but they're separated by that chain 2. So we do chain 1, chain 2, and then we're going to do our last 3 double crochets into this final corner. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you've got that. Then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do a slip stitch here to join your 2 corners and finish this row. You're going to do it at the top of the chains here. So remember, we're going to make sure that you get the 2 hoops on there, pull through, and then pull through your last one, just like that. So there's our first 2 rows. So row 3, we're going to do another slip stitch into our next corner. So we're going to pull and pull just like that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and do 2 double crochets. That chain 3 counts as a double crochet to get us to our 3. So here's our first of 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, and the second one. And then we're going to chain 2, and we'll do 3 more double crochets into that corner. And now we have something exciting. We have a middle space. So we're going to go ahead and chain 1 to get to that middle space. So chain 1, we're at the middle space. We're going to do 3 double crochets into this middle space. So here comes our first one of 3. Second double crochet, and our third double crochet. There you go, you can see it's coming together nicely. Chain 1, and we're back to a corner, so we're gonna do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So here we go. So we've got 1 of 3 double crochets, 2, and 3. Granny squares are really nice. They work up really quickly. They can be used to make just about anything, a blanket, a cardigan, bags, sweaters. I've seen people use granny squares to make just about everything. I recently even saw granny square pants. So granny squares are really useful. I'm gonna go ahead, I did my chain 2. I'm gonna do my 3 more double crochets in this corner. All right, so here's my last double crochet in that corner right there. You can see that. And we're going to chain 1 and go into this center spot right there. So here we go. We've got a double crochet and a double crochet and the third double crochet for that side, followed by 1 chain. Okay, now we've got our next corner here. So we're going to do 3 double crochets here. 1, 2, and 3 double crochets. Then we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets. A lot of times with granny squares, you see people doing, let's see, I've got 1, 2, let me do the final double crochet really quick before I lose count. 3 followed by 1 chain 1, and we're going to do 3 double crochets into the center space. A lot of times with granny squares, you see people switching colors. This one is just one color because this is just a very basic granny square. In my next granny square video that I do, I will show how to switch colors. If you're interested in that, there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. I have a magic knot video that you can check out if you'd like to learn one way. That way is kind of nice because it doesn't involve weaving a lot of ends, but you do kind of end up with little knots. Once again, we're at a corner, so I chained 1, and I'm going to go ahead and do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets. There are other ways that you can also switch colors that involve weaving in a lot of ends, and that kind of give granny squares a bad reputation. Chain 2 after those first 3 double crochets, and we'll do our last 3 double crochets in the corner. But let me know what other granny square tutorials you would like to see. And don't forget, as always, to give me a quick like and subscribe. It really helps so much when you do this, and it allows me to continue making these videos for you and allow me to keep doing what I love to do. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and do a chain 1. We finished our corner here, 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets. We've got one more side here, so I chained 1. I'm going to do 1 and 2 and 3 double crochets to just almost finish up my granny square. and then I'm going to chain 1, and then to go ahead and finish it, you're going to go ahead and go through just like we did before, and we're going to do a slip stitch. And then I like to just go ahead and chain 1, and then that way I can just kind of finish it off. So I'll pull it through and I'll grab my scissors. Make sure you leave yourself a long enough tail that you can weave it in, and you're going to just pull on your loop so that it comes through. And there you have it. So here is our granny square. I'll get these tails kind of out of the way. There it is. Okay, so granny squares, like I said, they can be used for a multitude of things. They're really fun and cute. I really like to make them, and I'm excited to see what you create with them. If you create something, feel free to tag me on Instagram. I love to see your creations, and happy making!